Hey guys, I wanted to do, well, I guess sort of introduce ourselves, but I was also wanting to do a 7-month-old update on this little guy right here, and a 3-year-old update on this little girl right here. If you're new to my channel, please like this video. Subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. I hope to post 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, leave me a comment and let me know what kind of content you'd like to see on my channel. And just say hi, introduce yourself. Okay, this is Weston, my little chunky monkey. He's 7 months old, 20 pounds. She's gonna copy everything that I say. If you don't personally know me, Weston has Down syndrome. He was born July 25th of 2019, and he's doing very well. His 7-month-old update would be that we're starting to feed him some purees, and it's kind of harder for him to eat than it would be for a typical child. He's doing pretty good with it. I mean, he's eating it. I can tell that he likes it. It just takes me pushing it back in his mouth about 5 or 6 times before he actually swallows it. Children with Down syndrome have an issue with their tongue sticking out of their mouth. I don't know if you, yeah, just like that. That's something that with therapy can be fixed, but he's kind of young for that so far. But because of that, he pushes his food out, so he's having a little bit harder of a time learning how to keep it in his mouth. He's rolling over onto his stomach almost like immediately. As soon as you lay him down on his back, he'll roll over on his stomach. He can roll back over onto his back, but he has only done it a couple times. It's pretty hard for him to do, but he's trying. He's working on it. Right now we're working on trying to keep his arms forward, you know, kind of like they're supposed to be. Naturally, your arms kind of sit like this. You guys smell the camera? But his kind of go back. He has low muscle tone in his arms, but his normally are like, you see how he sits. His shoulders and his arms back like that, and they're supposed to be forward. This makes him a little harder for him to play with toys. That's one of the main things we're working on right now in therapy. Trying to get him to where he can handle toys really well. He can pick them up and he can put them to his mouth, but his coordination in his arms is not very good. He has a really hard time getting his arms to go where he wants them to go and grab like he wants to grab. So a lot of times when we're playing with toys, he gets really upset because he's mad that he can't do what he wants to do. See him sucking on his lip? He's a very happy baby. He talks all of the time. I mean, not like actual talking, but he loves to babble. He does make the whoop, 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 whoop. As you can see, he still has pretty bad reflux. A lot of that is also due to low muscle. They said that this should get better when he's able to sit up on his own pretty good. As you can see, he holds himself up pretty good, but if I'm not kind of balancing him, he falls over really easily. He makes the noise dada, and he makes the noise mama. I don't know that he knows what they are exactly, what they mean, but he does make those noises. Most of the time, well, he was actually sleeping through the night since the day we brought him home from the hospital until a couple of weeks ago. Then he started waking up a lot during the night. So we are kind of sleep regressing, I guess you'd say. It started when he was able to roll over really well onto his stomach because he has a hard time rolling back onto his back. So he wakes up and gets really aggravated that he's on his stomach and he doesn't get to his back as easily. So I usually end up having to get up and feed him and calm him down and try to put him back to bed. But he has regressed a little bit with the sleep. He loves his big sister. He hates baths. They absolutely terrify him. So I don't have a seat yet that I can put him in. I need to get one. But stop, Riley. He's too big for the bath the little baby bathtub that we have. And he can't sit up without being supported. So what I'm having to do until I'm able to get a seat for him to sit in the bathtub is I'll hold him over the sink and I'll wash his hair over the sink. And then while I'm holding him in my arms, and then I'll lay him down on the bed and I'll sponge bathe him on the bed instead of actually submerging him right now, because he doesn't like it and it's really hard for me to bathe him and while I'm holding him in water, if that makes any sense. He's definitely a little mama's boy. Loves to be held. He's in kind of a clingy stage too. He's not too thrilled when he's not being held. He doesn't usually sleep during the day unless I'm rocking him in this little thing right there, or if I'm holding him. He won't sleep during the day, but he goes to sleep fairly easily at night. Look at his little feet. He likes to touch everything with his feet. He's teething. He's trying to cut his 2 bottom teeth, and I also think his canines are coming through. I think I see a little bud right here. I won't be surprised if his canine actually comes in first. Sometimes I see a little white bump right there in his mouth. He's the sweetest thing. He has everybody wrapped around his finger. Everybody loves being around him. He smiles most of the time. If you're talking to him, oh my goodness, he loves attention. He'll just smile and laugh and babble at you. It's the sweetest thing. We're so grateful to have him in our lives, and we wouldn't change a thing. Anyway, now it's Miss Riley's turn. Riley turned 3 on February 13th of this year. 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. There you go. Good job. She is learning new words every single day, talking all the time. We're in this stage where she yells everything. That's kind of hard. But we're working on it. She's not, she's not being ugly when she's yelling. She's just likes to talk really loudly. She is obsessed with this little stuffed animal. She calls it her night-night and her blanket. She can't go to sleep without it. She asks for it all day long. Absolutely loves them. Those are her safety nets, I guess. Her favorite foods are pizza and tacos and chicken and fries. She asks which I don't feed her that all the time. That's not the healthiest thing. Oh, and she loves fruit. Could eat fruit all day long. She's obsessed with chocolate. Asks for chocolate all day long. I don't give it to her. Don't worry. She gets it every once in a while, but she loves chocolate. She is clearly my child in that sense. Which I don't really have a huge sweet tooth. Chocolate is about the extent that my sweet tooth goes, but her daddy has the biggest sweet tooth, and she definitely got that from him. She loves sweets. Her favorite movies right now are Chicken Little. Let's see what else. She likes Princess and the Frog, Frozen, Moana. Let's see, what other movies do you like? She loves all the Toy Story movies. She's obsessed with Toy Story. She calls them Woody. Yeah. Anyway, those are her favorites right now.
Toy Story.
Woody is Toy Story. Yeah, he is.
Woody, Toy Story.
Woody, Toy Story.
Woody, Toy Story.
She sleeps pretty good. It's not hard for me to put her to sleep at night. We have a little routine.
movie.
I usually read her a story before I put her in bed, but that's all I have to do. I just put her in bed with her night-night and blanket, read her a story, turn out the light, and sometimes she stays up and plays a little bit in her room. But she usually does pretty good at night. It's not hard at all for me to put her to bed. She's not a picky eater. She eats most anything, but she doesn't eat a lot because she's very busy. She's not happy sitting down for a long period of time, so she usually doesn't eat very much because she's just too busy. We're homeschooling Riley, preschool right now. She can count to 10, forward and backwards. She can spell her name. She knows all of her colors. She's learning songs. She sings a lot of songs. She doesn't meet a stranger. She loves people. She says hello to everybody we run into. She is very spunky. She's my little firecracker. She stays in trouble. She stays in trouble. Always looking for you to not be paying attention so that she can get into what she wants to get into. She's got a little attitude that we're working on. She's got to where she crosses her arms when she's mad and she tries to argue with you when you're telling her not to do something. Very stubborn. We're working on it. It's a little bit of a challenge. For the most part, though, she's a really good girl. She has a really good heart. She loves people. She loves Weston, loves her little brother. If he's not around, she has to know exactly where he is. And she likes to go. She doesn't like to stay at home all the time. She's always asking if we can go somewhere. She's a very busy little girl, and she loves to play outside. Outside is her favorite thing, which it's been raining for weeks over here, so she hasn't gotten to play as much outside as she would like to. But she's my little Riley bug. Riley bug. Sweet. Also, I forgot, you've probably been hearing him snort. That's a Down syndrome thing. His nasal canal is smaller than normal, and a lot of children with Down syndrome end up having sleep apnea because of it, which he doesn't have sleep apnea right now. It could turn into that eventually, but he stays a little bit congested because his nasal canal is smaller than a typical child's would be. So he snorts all the time, and sometimes he makes that little noise you were hearing on purpose. He does.
See? It's water.
He loves the
Water,
kisses.
Mom.
He loves the kisses. But anyway, this was kind of all over the place. I've never done anything like this before, but I thought it would be a fun thing for me to look back on later on to see where they were at in life and how they were acting, what their little personalities were like. So I wanted to make this video, if anything, for me, so that I could look back on it later. But that's the update. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, thumbs up, subscribe, and if you would like to know when I upload a video, hit the bell notification. Also, again, I upload a video not every 3 weeks. I try to upload 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And leave a comment, introduce yourself. Let me know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye.